Aquarius, welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace, here delivering your August 2019 tea leaf and tarot reading. I'm really excited to have you all here. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate all of your support here on the channel, with all of your likes, your comments, sharing with your friends, subscribing, of course. I really do appreciate it. It's just me and my business partner, Felicity River. We're trying to make this a full-time gig, so thank you all for your dear support. I really genuinely appreciate it. So Aquarius, oh my goodness, I'm like really excited for this reading. I just hope that I can give you the best advice as possible. I'm an Aquarius sun. I have an entire stellium in Aquarius, as a matter of fact. And yeah, I'm just really kind of almost anxious at this moment, and I feel like maybe you guys are feeling a little anxious as well. Like I'm feeling like a tension in my mouth, like in my jaw, like maybe there's something like you can't quite speak on or don't want to speak on. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, and before we do get started, if you have been following the channel, thank you. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe and hit that little bell so you know when I post all the videos. But I want to apologize because I was supposed to do a Capricorn lunar eclipse reading and I just did not do it. I had a lot of personal things going on, as you may be able to relate to, and I just wasn't there energetically to be able to perform that for you. So I do want to apologize for that, but please do look forward to the upcoming lunar, or I'm sorry, yeah, it's a lunar reading, technically, the new moon in Leo reading. So anyways, I just wanted to mention that before we got started. So they are jumping out at me, so let's shut up and do the damn thing. Okay, yeah, so we're starting off here with the 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, King of Cups, 8 of Pentacles at the heart of your reading, 5 of Wands, the Empress, 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Alright, so let me take a look here. I'm surprised we have no sword energy, but we'll definitely clarify a lot of these cards, and I'll use the tea leaf as well. So right off the bat, I just want to mention this King of Cups. Like, as soon as I saw it come underneath the 5 of Cups, it really made me feel like there's some sort of like emotional manipulator who kind of like has some sort of force around you, whether that be energetically, financially, so I just wanted to mention that. But ultimately, I'm thinking for many of you, there's a process in which you need to balance out the fairness and equality of a certain dynamic, be that in relationships, family, business, of course. And it's hard for you to actually do that and perhaps face this King of Cups character. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, perhaps, sun, moon, or rising. Yeah, I'm actually hearing patriarchy, so they may be like that sort of like authority figure in the family or something like that. But I think with this Empress energy that's kind of following right underneath that King of Cups, it kind of shows that I'm hearing female rage. So I feel like there's actually more feminine power that can actually kind of like blow this person away, like blow them out of the water is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's go ahead and just bust out these tea leaf cards. I'm seeing 343 on the clock right now, so whatever that may mean for a particular number of you. But let's see this 5 of Cups for Aquarius. dark woman, dealings a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Obviously, that's very specific. Some of you may not be dealing with someone who has those physical attributes. But the dark woman to me translates to someone who's very intuitive and besides intuitive, on a like a darker, more negative light, it could be someone who really works out of their shadow side, who okay, actually what I'm picking up with this, I feel like obviously we are all a reflection of one another. We are all one, but I do want to say that this is kind of embodying, this whole row is kind of embodying someone. They may have that more I get it now, because the water cups are water is feminine element, so this, it could be a male or a female, but I think it's someone who definitely works out of their shadow side, who's like that emotional manipulator. Okay. And then you also have basket, recognition, reward for merit, and spear, heartache over what you no longer have. And that kind of coincides with that Five of Cups energy. It's like a disconnection that happened in the past, and you're just focused on that, like crying over spilled milk. So what is this spear here for Aquarius in August? Wow, 9 of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles. So basically to say, like, there may be a lot of depression or anxiety about something that took place in the past that you are basically holding on to, because it's like the only structure that you have known, but it's kind of like obviously heartache over what you no longer have. So maybe this has something to do with like the safe home that you no longer have, or like a connection in the family that you no longer have. And by family, it doesn't necessarily need to be like your blood related family. It could be your work family or your chosen family, like your soul tribe, or people who kind of come in and out of your life as friends and things like that, and you're just like, you don't have them anymore for whatever reason. May that be that actual death, or I think some of you maybe have lost some friends in the recent past. What is this recognition? 2 of Cups. There's definitely some sort of union or bonding that is taking place, and you're getting credit for it, basically. And maybe it's because of your doing, because you're realizing that you don't need to focus on these spilled cups over here. You still have these 2, And when you can open your eyes to that, then it kind of helps other people open their eyes to that. Aquarius, you're the humanitarian type of the whole zodiac, so it's like you're kind of ahead of your time, like you kind of figure things out a little differently before other people can. Just it's what it is. So what is this dark woman? Page of Pentacles. Perhaps some of you are in fact dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Virgo. I'm hearing Virgo strongly, like someone who could potentially, and then we're ending with a Virgo card here. Okay, so lots of Virgo cards. 7, 8, 9 are Virgo. But I'm hearing Virgo with this strongly. And so with that, it is a brand new manifestation of something. They may be like a true student to life. But what I was saying here, like with the dark woman, it's someone who kind of like is a little bit more intuitive, like maybe works out of their subconscious space, where they kind of like interpret things a little bit differently. Maybe they're in like some type of like spiritually based career. Maybe this is you. Okay, so that looks good though. I think you're definitely moving forward. You're definitely moving forward. So let's see about the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, you have butterfly, a change for the better. Beautiful. And bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. That's very good. So let's see what this change is. Five of Pentacles. So yeah, kind of like isolating yourself. Wow. And then we see that High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, in which this one flew out. So if you think about isolating yourself or feeling disconnected from certain groups, maybe it is like triggering you to become more self-aware in terms of your own intuition, of that like subconscious side about you, that dark woman side about you. Yeah. Okay. So period of prosperity and abundance. Page of Wands. You're starting something new, Aquarius, that's for sure. And I think it's going to take a little bit of isolation in order for you to kind of feel that spark within you, to see how you function on your own, and not in a place where you need to kind of like be someone or present yourself in a certain way, or you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the Page of Wands, or you could be very well dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with this Page of Wands and the bread card, period of prosperity and abundance. So basically with the Page of Wands, like, she's someone, or she, he, whatever, is someone who is very sure of themselves, and they're very confident in what it is that they're about to do, and maybe they have no idea what they're about to do, but they're just super excited to do it. They have an open heart and an open mind, and they're very enthusiastic about all of the opportunities that are there for them. And that is what brings about prosperity and abundance, that the attitude of gratitude brings about opportunities. So that's really good. And I think when you are in this Six of Pentacles energy and you are being charitable and giving when you can, to those more in need, then it kind of opens your pocketbook up for more to come in, you see? All right, so 10 of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and take it because it was a lot. Honestly, that didn't really feel right. It did not feel right. I'm going to keep going. I hope you can appreciate that. Okay. Aquarius. All right. What did I just say? Psychic ability, trust your intuition with this 10 of Wands. And so the 10 of Wands, it kind of translates to something that is a lot on your heart, a lot on your mind. Sorry, just closing that. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the 10 of Wands. Right. So ultimately though, okay, so yeah, a lot of times this can kind of be portrayed as something that's like a lot on your heart, like I said, like a lot of work to be done, a lot of responsibilities, but you can also kind of look at this as an achievement, because we do have a change for the better, period of prosperity and abundance with the Six of Pentacles going into that 10 of Wands. So it's like, yeah, you may have something that's kind of like harboring on your heart and on your mind, and like it may be taking a toll on you, but ultimately it's like something that you're going to work through, and it will be like a challenge that you were able to overcome, you know. So then you also have Rose, romance is in the air, and Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So we'll go ahead and get some clarity on these. So, okay. That was the Seven of Pentacles that just popped out, but I want to actually ask the question. So what is this casket card here for Aquarius in August 2019? Ooh, Ace of Swords in the reverse, y'all. So basically there is some sort of judgment or an idea that is not being spoken on. That's the situation that is moving out of your life. So maybe, like I was saying, it's like you're coming out of that. That's ending or coming to an end in your life. So really, it's a very positive thing because you're able to find more clarity now. Yeah, exactly. To clarify that Ace of Swords in the reverse, we got the Wheel of Fortune. You're doing what is necessary for you to create more good karma into your life, to perhaps break some cycles. Yeah. And I think you're doing it all out of love. Romance is in the air. Trust your intuition. You have this keen insight, and I feel like you've been developing it for quite some time, Aquarius. So that's really, really positive. Okay. So let's find out about this King of Cups, because I'm like, this dude seems shady. Okay, and it may not be a guy, right? It could be a female as well. It really doesn't matter. Okay. So, okay. So for some of you, you may be dealing with a fair man, dealing a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair, with fair skin. Obviously, it's very specific. It may not apply to all of you, but to me, the fair man seems like someone who is kind of like stuck in their ways, like someone who wants it to be fair and just in a way, but not necessarily like with I interpret this card in many ways, but I think, obviously the physical attributes in one way, someone who is actually fair and just and wants truth, peace, and harmony. But then when I see it with this, my discord among friends or family, and the actual feeling that I'm getting from this King of Cups that I've spoken on in the beginning of this reading, it really does seem like someone who is kind of like, they want order in their way. They want fairness that's fair for them in their situation, not necessarily for everybody else. That's why there's discord among friends or family. Okay, and then we also have dog barking, advice from a friend. So maybe you're getting some advice from me. Okay, obviously, you guys have plenty of people in your lives. So I want to find out more about this dealings or relationship with a fair man. What was that? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And in fact, I've read in several books that the water signs and the fire signs, they're typically fair-skinned people, or like lighter-skinned or blonde or something like that. So yeah, that's really interesting. Okay, but we all are one, right? So just a reminder of that. But yeah, so with that, is someone... Okay, when I'm looking at this, I'm hearing sexually available. This is someone who may seem like very warm and inviting at first. Let me see more about this Queen of Wands. Wow, Justice and the King of Wands. Shut the front door, y'all. So this definitely seems like some sort of karmic counterpart is what I'm hearing with this. And then with justice involved, yeah, like that fairness, right? So basically, I feel like this person is kind of, they could be a Libra, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well, but it doesn't necessarily matter about the signs. We are all one. And so I'm really thinking that this person is... Hang on. It's like they know that they're on top and they can't be knocked off their pedestal is really the vibe that I'm getting with that. And I feel like they're kind of more so embodying the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands, and then like there's another person. I feel like this is your energy, Aquarius, truly. You know, the visionary, the independent visionary, like that's that King of Wands energy coming in with justice. It kind of seems like I'm hearing battle royale. Okay, wow. So let's go ahead and put that away for now, and let's see more about the mice card for Aquarius. And we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, like this is definitely some shakeup inside the home, a marriage, or some sort of community community that you may be involved in. Yeah, and then what is the advice from a friend? Advice from a friend. Oh my goodness. Advice from a friend. I feel like this was intended to come out in the reverse. So basically to say, you know, go against the grain. Do what is probably the less popular opinion. You know, you have to free yourself from these restricting beliefs, or free yourself from some sort of conformity or some sort of order that isn't necessarily best for everyone, or perhaps not even you. And this is such like Aquarian energy, you know, like the Hierophant reverse. It's someone who literally challenges the status quo, and that's what Aquarius kind of embodies, you know. So I feel like you're getting advice to, oh my gosh, and then when I cut open the deck, I was putting that right on top of the Six of Swords, sandwiched in between the Queen of Wands. Y'all, I can't even make this up. Yeah, basically to say, like, you have to go through this transition. Like, you're gonna have to fight against the grain. You're gonna have to fight, like, truly, like, you're gonna have to do it. Fight, like, you've been doing a lot of work. You've been doing a lot of shadow work, healing. You've been applying yourself to whatever has been bothering you. Perhaps it is the discord amongst your friends or family, or whatever that Four of Wands symbolizes for you, Aquarius. And now it's time to battle up, truly. Wow. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. So there's that. You also have Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Desk, pay attention to your work. And that's what the Eight of Pentacles is all about. It's like, listen, just keep focusing. Just keep focusing on yourself, and keep focusing on your path and your plan. And Claw, be careful, do not take risks. So let me see some clarifiers for you. What are the hidden secrets? Wow, the hidden secrets that can harm you, the Sun card. Okay, I instantly just went to inner child, like, my mind went to inner child knowing. So I feel like there may have been maybe some secrets from your childhood that can harm you, that you need to actually work through, and then say what you need to say when the time comes. This could also indicate, you know, your true happiness, like whatever makes you actually happy, whatever fulfills you that you have been working on, you need to give that to yourself. And you can't just bottle that up, because if you keep playing in this little rat race and not giving yourself a fulfilling career, a fulfilling life, then what are you doing all that for, you know? So pay attention to your work. Exactly. So be careful, do not take risks. What are the risks that Aquarius should not be taking? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So basically some sort of manifestation in your life. However I think it's something that, like, you're bringing forward, bringing to the table. Let's find out more about the Ace of Pentacles, though. Queen of Cups, Four of Swords. So again, you may be dealing with a more feminine Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, male or female, that may be okay. If this has something to do with hidden secrets, they may be very invested in the idea of you, Aquarius. They may, or invested in the foundation of what they have known, that Hierophant, right? Like they are very, they've conformed to the structures that be, and I feel like they're okay with that. They're emotionally secure with that. So then when you start something new or bring something to the table, be that, I'm resigning. This is my resignation letter. Or I don't know, I feel like it's like, do not take risks, really. Like, we are the risk takers. Okay, so I don't usually use the pendulum, but like there have been some moments where I really wanted to use it, so and I've been trying to use it for like birthday readings, so I'm going to use it very quickly for you, Aquarius, so just give me one moment, please. Okay, yeah, that is like a firm yes. So sometimes it's like really interesting with these cards, the way that they're worded, and I'm like, is it really a firm, like, do not take a risk? Anyways, I just want to give you like the best advice, you know what I mean? So, anyways, yeah, so maybe if whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, and maybe it has something to do with what I was saying earlier, about this other person, or I feel like maybe someone is not like emotionally ready for this new beginning, be that you or maybe someone that you're dealing with, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, maybe even Mars or Venus, if this is matters of the heart. So yeah, I feel like they are still sleeping on this idea, like they're not ready yet. So maybe just take it easy. Don't start anything. Maybe wait until Mercury is out of its shadow period, which is sometime in August. I would definitely Google it though, but that would probably be the best advice that I could give you as far as like starting that new beginning. Okay, so 5 of Wands. Yeah, bickering back and forth. Some sort of like competitiveness and nastiness is actually what I'm hearing. Okay, so you have not unsuccessful plans. And Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. So, very good. How can Aquarius create successful plans? Okay, very obviously, 5 of Pentacles. Again, like, you need to isolate yourself. You need to back off of certain things. Like, you need to give yourself that time. I'm hearing reconciliation, recuperation, integration, reintegrating is what I'm hearing. Okay. Right. And then when I cut open the deck, I'm putting that directly on the Sun card, and it's sandwiched in between the Page of Cups as well. So again, with that water energy, like there's something about this creative endeavor, or maybe like a new emotional start, be that in business or with discord amongst friends or family, whatever this is for you, Aquarius. You need to know when to back off, because it's like if you can isolate yourself, you can create a successful plan. But then it's like you are on the road to success. So it's like either way you're going to achieve that, but it's like you can expedite it by just not even dealing with this nonsense, whatever this is for you. Or you can take the Five of Pentacles route and just kind of back away and be a little detached, typical Aquarius nature, and kind of expedite that road to success, right? So let's find out more about the road to success. The Magician, exactly. Like you know that you have the potential, you have the power, you have everything that you need in order to manifest whatever resources that you need in your life, whatever that abundance is for you, be that financial, love, friendships, business, like whatever it is. You have to persevere through that and feel from an emotional level what it is that you are manifesting into your life. It's about taking affirmative action through your emotional space and knowing what it is that you're trying to manifest truly. So after the Magician, right, we fall into the Empress. Again, another card about manifestation, about abundance. Wow. Okay. So we have crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Some of y'all may be finding out that you're pregnant. Okay. And younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So let's see. I want to get one more for the Empress. Or two more, whatever. So you have haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown, and bell, announcement. So, hang on, let me take a sip of water, Aquarius. Let's see about this birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Judgment. So this is that renewal, or I think it's also even speaking about forgiveness in a way. You know, it's oh, okay. So if this birth or conception of a child or enterprise, if this is talking about that inner calling to rise up to the occasion. So maybe after you have found some unsuccess with maybe dealing with some sort of like conflict or competition, you finally realize like, okay, this is where I need to be heading. This is what I need to focus on. And you do that. And some of y'all may actually be conceiving a baby. And some of y'all may be starting a business. Now we have dealings of relationship with a younger woman. What is this? Okay, so dealings or relationship with a younger woman. We see the Moon, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so some of y'all may be dealing with someone who might be a little bit less mature than you. I'm actually hearing mother-daughter. We do have the Moon card here, so this may talk about that mother-daughter connection. The Moon does symbolize the mother, right? So Moon, menstrual cycles. Oh my gosh, Moon, menstrual cycles, and then the Empress, birth and conception of a child. Wow. Okay, so yeah, so regarding that, some of y'all maybe are giving birth to a little girl. I'm just gonna say that. And then some of y'all, I feel like you're having to deal with someone who, Oh my gosh. And then so this Page of Pentacles, and then we saw the Ace of Pentacles over here, and it was like, be careful, do not take risks, and it was the Ace of Pentacles, and then it was like the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. So I'm thinking that this Page of Pentacles kind of has that ace, and it's like, no, we need to do this like now. We need to do this like yesterday. And I think for you, Aquarius, you're kind of like, I don't know if it's quite the right time. I don't know. I'm really nervous about this. I'm really anxious. I don't know. That's literally what I keep hearing. And I wonder if this Page of Pentacles is kind of like trying to get away with something. So the Page of Pentacles, it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. We do have Taurus energy here with the Empress. Lots of Earth energy. So anyway, so I do think that maybe this person is trying to like maybe push you, Aquarius, into a direction that you're not quite ready for. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep it moving. So karma, obviously that's going to be different for all of you. You will have to intuitively find out if you have good or bad karma coming your way. Everyone's on their different path, right? So what is this Bell card for Aquarius in August? Okay, wow. The announcement, Five of Swords. Lots of conflict and lots of tension here. And I'm telling you, like, this unsuccessful plans, like the Five of Pentacles came out. Talking about isolate yourself. Like, don't even worry about these other people that you're having to potentially be in some sort of tense argument with or some sort of competition. It's not fair to yourself, and you can kind of expedite your entire game plan if you just focus on yourself. That's in the heart of your reading, Aquarius. You don't see him working with a team. You see him busting his butt by himself and putting up all of his medals up there proudly by they're the ones that he's made on with his two hands. Like, you can do this. You don't need other people to get involved. I'm hearing too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay. Yeah, and then so to clarify to clarify the Five of Swords, I see the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So Aquarius, I'm going to say this right now. You are the Empress in this spread, and you're dealing with a bunch of pages. And they're like trying to call the shots, and they may be, younger woman. And then, so these are like the younger archetypes. And then we have Pentacles and Cups. So those are the feminine elements, right? Earth and water. So I think, you may be dealing with some younger people who like aren't maybe as developed as you, or they like are an all around or just less mature than you. They haven't gone through the same like life as you. And I mean, whatever, nobody has, like, nobody's walked the same path and the same pair of shoes, whatever. And like, not to say that they haven't done enough or anything like that, but it's like you kind of have this vision. And then you also came out with the King of Wands earlier, and that's what I was saying is like, Aquarius, you are the visionary. And then it's like these people are trying to like kind of step up on your turf in a way. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. Okay. So yeah, and then moving on from that, you see the Seven of Wands, and then it's like, okay, well, you want to play it like that, then I guess like I'm going to have to defend myself. I'm gonna have to stand up now and work on this with you, even though I didn't really want to. Seahorse, family matters. So maybe this has something to do with your blood-related family, or like your soul tribe, your family, like a chosen family. Seven of Wands. Okay. So we have hills, obstacles to overcome. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And purse. Pay attention to your finances. So let's go ahead and get some clarity on all of these cards, or most of them at least. Well, I guess, what is the family matters here? The Tower. Yeah, like some shit's going down. Is literally what I just heard. Putting that directly on top of the Hierophant. What was I talking about earlier? Sandwiched in between the Three of Wands. Y'all, like, you guys are moving forward. You're trying to move other people forward, and they're not really liking it, but it's going to happen. Sorry. Okay, obstacles. What are the obstacles to overcome for Aquarius? Queen of Swords. Yeah, like, okay, sorry, not trying to be a cold-hearted biatch, but, like, hey, like, this has to be said. This has to be done. Sorry. You're being direct about what it is that you need to talk about. And it's not exactly the easiest thing. Maybe you don't even want to say it. That's what I was saying. It's like, I don't even want to be here doing this, but I have to. For the sake of everybody else. That's total Aquarian nature. I love it. I love it. Okay, so, yes, and increase your efforts. So what are the efforts in which Aquarius would need to increase so that they can achieve their goals? Six of Swords. Like, it's not going to be pretty, but you're going to have to move past this storm. You're going to have to, I'm hearing fly by. And I don't even think it's like fly by, like fly under the radar. I think it's like you need to make this quick, like ripping off a Band-Aid. Okay. Wow. And so when I put that down, it was like this. The Star, Five of Swords, and then the Six of Swords, and right and sandwiched in between that was the Queen of Cups. Like, some of y'all may very well be Queen of Cups, King of Cups. You may definitely be dealing with some water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But yeah, so basically to say, you're embodying your own element, you're being yourself, and that takes a lot of effort sometimes. If you're like in a world where you kind of have to be, I'm hearing play nicey nice. Okay. Oh, Aquarius, be nice. All right, so a long journey of the physical mental. Pay attention to your finances. Why is the Purse card here? Why do we need to pay attention to our finances? Aquarius. Two of Pentacles. Okay, why is the Two of Pentacles here? The World card. Yeah, so basically to say, like, pay attention to your finances. Two of Pentacles, the World. I'm thinking that there is something that you are indecisive about. When I was over here and I was like, too many cooks in the kitchen, or someone might be trying to push you into some sort of like business deal or something like that you're not quite ready for. Or there was like, be careful, do not take risks with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, yeah, it's like, do I do this for myself, or do I do this for the betterment of everyone around me? And I think there's like a level, like a summit point that is going to put you here, that will basically force you to integrate all that you've known and loved. And then from which the World card fell out, we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Swords with the Fool and the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun. Wow, y'all. That was all at the bottom of the deck. Like, you have to do something. I don't even think this has to do with finances. Like, for some of you, yes, definitely. And I think it's like an energetic spending. Like, where do you spend your time? Where are you spending your energy? it's not necessarily about where are you spending your money. Pay attention to your finances, although it may apply to you. But yeah, from looking at this with the Two of Pentacles and the World card, I think there's some sort of decision that you need to make that will better the quality of a certain dynamic, be that in your family matters or in your workplace or your soul tribe, whatever it is. And it's like, you know that there's this harmony and peace that you want to establish, but it's hard for you to start to make this new beginning because you know that this is a huge decision that needs to be made that will literally change the karmic wheel. It will change your karma. You will reap what you have sown. You know that this is right, and that there's things that you need to walk away from. Being stuck in a certain mentality and having to face maybe someone who you don't want to. Okay. And last but not least, you end up with the Nine of Pentacles, and this was coming out in the pre-shuffle for you, Aquarius, basically to say that you did it. Like, you stood on your own 2 feet and you were able to prove yourself. Okay, Aquarius, you have, for the Nine of Pentacles, carriage, a journey either physical or mental. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Kite, vacation. Oh, there's another one. Pig, beware of greed. Okay, so appropriate with that Nine of Pentacles. And apple, temptation will test you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these, and we will wrap this reading up. So what is the temptation here that will test Aquarius? The Chariot. So some of y'all definitely may be dealing with a Cancer, like I was talking about literally throughout this entire reading. So yeah, maybe that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like someone was trying to like push you in a certain direction that you just quite weren't ready to do. And they may be a very confident person who is kind of like trying to fulfill their own destiny, and they feel like the timing is right, and they may feel like it's divine timing or something like that, but it just may not be like in line with you. Again, this is a card of Cancer, so that may apply. Let's get one more to clarify the Chariot. Nine of Swords. Yeah, like, okay, so they may be acting out of stress or fear or anxiety or some sort of worry, or it's that their actions kind of bring that vibe to you. And so when you start to feel like that, and then it's like, okay, well, I'll just go along with your plan or something like that. And maybe it has a lot to do with money. Maybe, if you're starting a business or something like that, and you're just trying to like work on your craft, be careful to not just take certain things out of greed or out of the material aspects of it all, because that's not what's going to be rewarding for you in the end. At the end of the day, when all things are said and done, it's not going to be the money that will show you your value. It's the way that you have helped people and the way that you have influenced the people around you. So what was the problem here? Successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah, that Five of Swords. So basically to say, like, unsuccessful plans, successfully overcoming a problem, like, I think you need, I don't know, you take it as you will. Like, obviously you have full ability to change the outcome of your path, your timeline, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so I think like you may find yourself in these situations where you're kind of like intermingling with certain people, and then it's like, oh my god, I don't even want to do this. Like, I kind of have my own plan, but then it's like you'll find that you're coming to a successful outcome to all of that anyways. But when I asked earlier, like, how can you create successful plans, what is your plan, Aquarius? Like, you are the Empress. Like, how are you developing your plan? What are you creating? What are you trying to grow here? You need to isolate yourself. Like, you can't just get like all tied up in the nonsense when you don't want to be there, because that's what's going to bring you some trauma and drama, is what I'm hearing strongly. Okay, so Aquarius, I'm going to leave that there for you. I do hope that this helps. If you would like for me to look further into your own personal matters, please reach out for a personal reading. All my information and our Instagram, Facebook, and all that fun stuff is going to be in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment too in the description, or down below. I would love to hear from all of you. I genuinely love hearing from all of you, so please don't hesitate to reach out. Yes, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that little bell on your way out so you know when I post all of my videos. Aquarius, I love you so, so, so much, and I will see you very soon for your next reading. Take care. Bye.